I had a relative come over and didn't pay no attention to the time, so that's my fault. Please forgive me on that. Let's see who we got. We got Rift, we got Rocket Queen, we got Messy Jessie, Hippie Grandma, Hello Nani of Seven, and we got Sweet D. Sweet D says not a fan of your title, but here we go. Well, the title is about that book that was written. We've been reading that book for the last couple of weeks, and we're down to the last couple, maybe chapters or something like that. Hey, cool gamer. So that's why it's called The Dark Truth, because of the name of the title of the book, which that guy tried to copyright a couple people, and he lost. So when he lost his copyright to those two people, he took all of his stuff down. So that's where the name comes from, Sweet D. It's not a name that I just put up there. It's a name of the book about Summer Wells. I really don't like it myself. Right, I understand. I understand, but that's like I said. It's just the name of the book. But I really don't like the name of it either. But I had to name it something. I didn't want to put Summer Wells in there, even though it is about Summer Wells, because everybody uses it a lot. So I figured that's why I put the name of the book. And we'll get to the name of the book in a little bit because Becca's in there. She's still talking to our family members, and they're getting ready to leave. But she'll be in here in a minute. Now, as I always do, I always play this before I start on each of my shows on Tattooed Rebel, White Trash Family, and We the People. So I'm gonna play this right quick. We'll talk a little bit and see how everybody's been doing, and then just waiting on Becca to get here, guys. So give me just a minute, and we'll play this, and then we'll start bull crapping.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, all right, all right. So thank you. Hey, Amanda, how are you? I hope everybody had a wonderful day. I hope it wasn't rainy, muggy, or anything like that. I hope it was a nice, cool day for y'all. Uh, did some yard work today. Wasn't too bad. Wasn't too hot. It was hot, but not too hot. Oh, y'all more than welcome. Ricky Beavers, what's up? How are you, sir? It's good to see you, sir. As soon as Becca gets in here, we will start reading. I was just chatting with people and asking them how their day went and if it was cool enough for them or if it was too hot. Or hello, Kathy, how are you? It's good to see everybody. How have you been, Ricky? We're doing good, Kathy. Thank you for asking. Uh, Nights are cooling down. Well, that's good. Oh, y'all have had rain and scattered storms there, Sweet D. I'm sorry. We've had them for the past 4 days. We had tornado watches here. I think it was Tuesday and last night. Or it might have been Monday and Tuesday. I know I went into work and it had been our computers and it won't come back on, so they have to get people to come looking at it. Let me see where Becky is, guys, and we'll get started here. If I'm not mistaken, yeah, but they wasn't close to us. There was one like in, hey, hindsight. There was one like over in, I want to say Grundy, which is not too far from us. There's Angel. Might have been further on up into Virginia. Tazewell, maybe. Tazewell, Virginia. I could be wrong. Like I said, I didn't pay no attention to it. Even though I got a weatherman here, my son, he thinks he's a weatherman now. Every time he hears that tornado thing goes off, boy, he's right there listening. He turns the scanner up and sits there and listens and turns the scanner on his phone, all kinds of stuff. All right, babe, come on in here so we can get the. Sorry about that, guys. I fell out. Yes, he's a watchdog, buddy. No, he didn't. Really? Oh, my goodness. So he got it good then, didn't he, hippie grandma? Is he all right? Oh, my goodness. Okay. So, Nani, how you doing, Nani? Miss PJ. Good deal, Nani. I'm glad to hear that. We're just waiting on Becca to get in here and she'll do the reading. She's a better reader than I am. Yeah. You're a critter. Oh, good deal, Nani. Two-week vacation. I bet he's glad to be home to see y'all. Thank you, Miss PJ. She'll be in here in just a second, though. So what's been going on in YouTube streets since I've been out? Oh, also this. Let me put this out here. Now we know that come tomorrow night is the bonfire. So if nobody has their R&B, it's R&B tomorrow night. That email I just put in there is so you can send me your song, your R&B song for tomorrow night's bonfire. I have a few. I don't have a bunch. So I'm going to pin it to the top. So if you have, hey, Nana for Life, how are you? So if you haven't got in your email, your song for tomorrow night, please do so right there in the email that I sent at the top. Just tell me who you are, like Nani of 7. Put that name in there, your YouTube name, and the song that you want to hear. It's R&B. Any R&B song that you want to hear. And it will be played tomorrow night. We're doing good, Leonard. Hope you are doing great, sir. Hello, In Stitches. A lot of new names. Thank you for coming. If you haven't, if you'd like to, hit the thumbs up, hit that share, and hit that subscribe if you would like to. It's not a requirement. It would just be greatly appreciated. All right, let me see if Becca's coming. I'll be right back. Hold on, guys. Hello, Hindsight. How are you? Well, thank you Stitches, for leaving your DNA. Thank you so much. Becca is on her way. She's here. She's just getting set up to sit down, guys.
Hello, guys.
Nana for Life says she's already booked the venue for June 15th, 2020, next year.
Yes, praying for a homecoming several. Absolutely, Nana for Life, honey.
All right.
Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, we'll be there, but hopefully it's a homecoming, like you were saying, honey.
All right, are we ready? We are going to finish reading the rest of the book called The Dark Truth by Steve Holder, on his assumptions of Summer Wells. So last week we had went over a bunch of things, and like I said, he tried to copyright a bunch of people that was reading it like I'm doing. But he can't copyright something if we own it. And we're not showing anything, but it does give his resources in here, and they are underlined. So actually, you can't copyright if you're using copyright material. Turn it down on 2. All right, so bring the camera up. That way y'all can see Becca. And there we go.
Hello, darling.
Clip one like that. There you go. Well, no, that one you'll need.
I might need to see read.
Yeah. All right, here you go. She's going to. No, it didn't work out so well for Steve. He lost both of them. And then he took down all his social media, all of it. So Becca's going to start reading, and we ain't got much. We got maybe 30 pages left. So I'll let her go ahead and start.
All right, guys. This is Chris. We're going to start where we left off with last week, and it says Chris McDonough. Well, y'all said his name. I can't pronounce it very well. It says talks with Dawn Wells' stepsisters, Mary and Jeannie. Explosive claims have resurfaced regarding the disappearance of Summer Wells, the 5-year-old girl who vanished from her Tennessee home in June of 2021. In a recent video, Chris McDonough.
All you gotta do is say McDonough.
Sorry, guys. Interviews Mary and Jeannie, the stepsisters of Dawn Wells, who alleged that Dawn. Oh gosh, this is rough. Okay, trigger warning, guys. Trigger warning. I don't like to read this, but I'm going to read it because that's what it says.
Hold on.
Just in case it gets anybody upset.
There we go. I put the trigger warning thing
All right,
up.
guys. It says, it's hard to really. It says who alleged that Dawn, we'll say S8. We'll say
there
that.
you go. There you go.
The S8 them when they were children. According to the McDonald, Dawn is a master manipulator which a network of gatekeepers to protect him. Jeannie calls him a compulsive liar, warning that anyone who believes in him is stupid. But the most disturbing revelation is the stepsister's theory that Summer was sold as a human trafficked victim to pay off Don's massive drug debt. They allege that Don and his wife Candace planned the entire operation and that Summer was an unfortunate victim of their Hinduist scheme. The shocking claims have sent shockwaves through the community, raising new questions about the Wells family involvement in Summer's disappearance. Next page, guys. This one is missing Tennessee girl Summer Wells' parents both have criminal records. Make sure that was just one page. I apologize. It says the Tennessee parents of Summer Wells, the 5-year-old girl who went missing from her family's rural home just over 2 weeks ago, each have criminal records, and other states' court documents show. Don Wells, Summer's father, had been convicted of multiple violent felonies and served prison time for convictions involving drugs and burglary in Arkansas, Utah, and Texas in the late 1990s and early 2000s. He was cited for numerous parole violations. Summer's mother, Candace Bly, also has a criminal record in the state of Wisconsin, most recently a guilty plea on misdemeanor domestic abuse charges in 2003. Local media had uncovered Wells' criminal history earlier this month, and in an interview with the Kingsport Times newspaper, he was pressed on his past but declined to talk specifically about his charges. I found God in prison, he said, quotation marks. Wells told the outlet, more quotation marks, I started studying the Bible intently as I wanted to change. This is what Don said, guys. But he was arrested again in October of 2020 after Bly accused him of domestic assault, and deputies found him allegedly driving drunk up his own driveway. A criminal complaint from the incident alleges that deputies responded to the couple's home and encountered Wells pulling up the driveway, reeking of alcohol, and with a pew-pew in the glove box, which he was not allowed to possess. Bly and the children were granted an order of protection after she wrote that, and this is her words, he drinks and throws things. I'm afraid of being hurt. He's abusive physically and mentally towards me. I'm afraid for my children and for myself. My mother fears he is going to hurt her because she is staying in her camper on the property, quotation marks. That's what supposedly Candace said, guys. But she had it dropped less than a week later. Court records show the domestic charge was dropped and the two appear to have reconciled. Wells later pleaded guilty to possession of the pew-pew.
Hello, Casper.
While under the influence. Hello, Casper. Hope you're feeling better, sweetheart. Wells, Bly, and their 4 young children live in a 780 square foot house near the center of 11-acre wooded lot in Rogersville, Tennessee, property records show. The parents told local media they believed their daughter had been lured outside and abducted. They did not immediately return calls from Fox News seeking comment. Bly told WJHL-TV she left her daughter with her 3 brothers in the kitchen for about 2 minutes. When she returned, she said the girl was gone. And this is Candace's words. So this is in quotation marks, guys. I asked the boys where their sister was, and they said she went downstairs. Quotation marks. She told the station, but Summer wasn't there and hasn't been since. Bly has said that she was gardening with Summer and her mother, who lives in a separate structure on the property, shortly before the girl went missing. The grandmother did not immediately respond to a Fox News request for comment. In addition to Summer's 3 young brothers, Wells has an adult son also named Donald Wells, who was convicted of child SA in Utah and is a registered SA offender. He does not live at or near the Tennessee property, according to investigators, and the elder Wells said in the Times News interview that his son was in Utah at the time of Summer's disappearance. It's not the first time one of Bly's close relatives have gone missing. Her sister, Rose Marie Bly, was last seen leaving her home in St. Croix Falls, Wisconsin on August the 21st, 2009. Police found her car in a truck lot 5 days later in Greensburg, about 15 miles north of her destination in Cushing. Authorities are seeking a potential witness who was seen on Ben Hill Road in Rogersville the day Summer vanished. The person is believed to have been driving a late 1990s maroon or red Toyota Tacoma with a full-size ladder rack and white buckets on the bed. This is in quotation marks, guys. We want to stress that this individual is not a suspect, but is a potential witness who may have heard or seen something that may help us in our search for Summer, quotation marks. The TBI said in a statement Saturday. The driver and anyone who may have information on Summer's whereabouts is asked to call the state investigators at 1-800-TBI-FIND. Residents near Ben Hill, next page, road are also being asked to check their security and trail cameras for any clues. Summer is about 3 feet tall and weighs around 40 pounds. She was last seen wearing gray pants, a pink shirt, and may have been barefooted. She has close-cropped blonde hair and blue eyes. Investigators say the circumstances surrounding her disappearance have yet to be determined, but they said they were looking into quotation marks, all possibilities, quotation marks. Says, let's see. Do I need to go over this?
Just tell them where it comes from.
This is Michael Ruiz, is a reporter from Fox News Digital. Story tips can be sent to michael.ruiz@fox.com and on Twitter at Michael R. Reports. I guess that's what it comes from.
Yeah.
It says from Find Summer Wells Facebook group, which appears to be the Wells family official info page run by Tim Mullen, to YouTubians who have channels that may end up being taken down if you, plural, even silently continue to accuse the Wells of child trafficking, describe the house as a dungeon, or pulsate out any verbal garbage that abuses the ears and hearts of the Welsh children who will hear it, regardless how fluently it is presented. At the least, your channel will be shut down. Furthermore, what is done has been reported, is what's in this book, guys. You have become the digital child abusers. You have become the digital woman beaters. It is bad enough that you digitally beat on another man's wife. Trigger warning, guys. I don't know. I'm just reading what it says. Or use her for self-glory. But after all this time, to continue to have no respect for the children is intolerable. Your opinions or possible theories are vile poison whose effects will show up in the Welsh children's lives. You are not entitled nor have the credentials to know anything, but it is your own short-sighted decision to harm the Wells' children with your verbal slanders, defamation, lower shed talk, basement innuendos, and torturous, blended imaginations about the Summer Wells case or unrelated family matters you have manipulated out of the vulnerable. You are not law enforcement, and you not only have harmed Summers. Next page.
Hold on. Guys, what she just read, that's bullshit. Because in the Constitution of the United States, you have the right to verbally put your opinions out. If people don't like you, they can say their opinion about you. But if it gets to the point where it butt hurts you, then maybe you need to take a look at yourself. If it's bothering you that bad, then there's something wrong. So if it's bothering them that wrong that all these people are accusing them and stuff, they might want to take a look back at their past then. Something's going wrong. Constitution says that you have the right to free speech. You can say whatever you want. So that's just my opinion on that. I mean, what he's writing is bullshit. My mom, that was the last thing my mom had that was, she called it a trinket. Go ahead. But like I said, that was just my opinion, guys.
Excuse me, guys. It says, hold on 1 minute. Let me see where I was at. My bad. It says, and you not only have harmed Summer's case, but you continue to harm the children for profit. You cry delusional SA while being DA, digital abusers. Not only are you sore in the sight of law enforcement, but you are ashamed to the United States of America constitutional federal republic. Teaches citizens to spy on citizens, degrade citizens with vain imaginations using digital dictator torture techniques.
He needs to go back and read that.
No,
he does.
Says it is not American.
Yeah, he needs to definitely go back and read the Constitution.
It says you are helping create a monster that borders on treason as you degrade the value of USA law enforcement or try to redefine it. There are social media rules, there are local laws, and there are federal laws. Potentially destroying the mental health of her brothers is not helping Summer and could easily be called digital child abuse. Of course, they are seeing or hearing your tormenting verbiage. Likewise, attacking another man's wife and potentially her mental health could easily be called digital. I don't like
verbiage.
No, I don't like this word.
Digital what?
The R word.
Digital R-ing.
There is no difference in the channel manager. It says it. Or if the CM allows someone else to say it on the channel without immediately negating it. And do you have a clue if your channel's listeners are all stable? Are there those being psychologically fed by you and will respond in dangerous ways? And to whomever the day the FBI blows to you and uses all your tools to help will be the day your tools might be very slightly considered. Bias is not a tool even remotely needed at this time. Conclusion. Accusing or hinting someone of child trafficking immediately get the channel removed from YouTube and your money feast ends. Likewise, the FBI has your names. The following rules are clear. This isn't anger. This is the truth. TM. And they have like YouTube stuff information.
Right. Hello, Lisa Kleckner.
Welcome, Lisa.
Welcome. Thank you.
Welcome, guys. And this is another one for YouTubers, guys. It says warning or threat to YouTubers. The above statement seems to be a warning or threat to YouTubers who have made accusations against the Wells family, specifically regarding child trafficking and abuse. The author is stating that such accusations will not be tolerated and that channels that continue to make such claims may be shut down. The author also accuses these YouTubers of being digital child abusers and digital woman beaters. Wow. While it's important to protect children from harm, it is also important to ensure that free speech and the freedom to express opinions are not curtailed without just cause. It is unclear from the statement whether the accusations against the Wells family are true or false, and whether the warning is justified or an attempt to suppress legitimate criticism. In any case, it's important to approach such sensitive topics with care and respect, and to ensure that any claims made are grounded in evidence and not simply based on hearsay or speculation. It is also important to recognize that the impact of such accusations can be significant both for the individual involved and for the wider community. Tim Mullen, the above-mentioned media manager, posted the following on his Facebook page. You want me to say what it says?
Yeah.
Okay. Media manager Wells. I guess this is on Facebook. It says, as media manager of the Wells family, it is understood that many people have questions that I can answer concerning how the media and entertainment industries are handled for the Wells family. You may ask here on this Facebook page, and I will do my best to answer the questions unless it would hinder the investigation or step into law enforcement territory. Any question concerning the case is only for law enforcement. My job is simple: to handle the professional media for the Wells family. That is my skill set. I only work with professional companies in the news media and entertainment industries and maintain the technical aspects of the website, YouTube, and Facebook for the family. I filter out any improper messages, emails, questions, or threats according to the industry standards that are sent. I handle no money, do not get involved in money issues except when helping the family keep the reward fund from being discontinued, nor do I pay out money to anyone. Thank you for your interest in this case, the restoration of the Wells family, and finding of their daughter, Summer Moon Utah Wells TM, which is Tim Mullen.
Yeah.
The disappearance of Summer Wells has sparked a great deal of speculation and theories. As is often the case with high-profile missing persons cases, some of the theories and speculations surrounding Summer's disappearance including abduction by a stranger, abduction by someone known to the family, or even that she may have wandered off and become lost in the wilderness. At this point, it is difficult to say whether any of these theories are plausible, and there has been no evidence presented to support any of them. Law enforcement officials have stated that they are exploring all possibilities and are following up on leads, but they have not provided any updates on the status of the investigation. The impact of speculation on the investigation is difficult to measure, but it can be both positive and negative. On the positive side, speculation can sometimes lead to new leads or tips that investigators may not have otherwise considered. However, speculation can also lead to false leads or misinformation, which can distract investigators from focusing on credible leads. In some cases, speculation can also have a negative impact on the families of missing persons, and it can lead to unfounded accusations or harassment. It is important for people to be respectful and cautious in their discussions of missing person cases and to avoid spreading rumors or speculation that may not be based on credible evidence. Ultimately, it is up to law enforcement officials to follow the evidence and bring justice to those who have been harmed. Okay, it says 1 year later, searchers reflect on Summer Wells' case.
Exactly, Lynn Lee. Tim Mullins he's trying to be a show-off. Because they're still doing their shit on these YouTube streets. They're going to different channels and all this and all that. Still showing their ass. Yeah. Tim Mullins is in it just like a bunch of people are. They're in it for that money that they can get off that Cash App and all that stuff, like Benny Keys and all them. Only thing he does is cause trouble. Thank you, Selena.
Good to see all you beautiful people in here tonight. Thank you guys so much for coming in here.
Yes, thank you so much.
It means so much.
Go ahead.
Y'all might as well just sit back and relax. I've got a few more pages to read. Just enjoy yourself. 1 year later, searchers reflect on Summer Wells' case. This is June the 18th, 2022. This was by Associated Press. So this is June the 18th, 2022 at 11:55 a.m. I guess you would say Eastern time because they are in Eastern.
Yes.
This is Tessa Worley, Rogersville, Tennessee. On June 15th, 2021, around 6:30 p.m., 5-year-old Summer Wells was reported missing. More than 120 teams, including members of the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office, Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, and Churchill's Rescue Squad, searched a wild area surrounding her family's Beach Creek home for 13 days.
Hey, Pantantan, how are you?
The entrance to the residents' long driveway was blocked with crime scene tape, and emergency personnel roamed the woods. Now, 1 year later, the residence that used to be the home of a family of 6 looks like a shell of its former self. The driveway leading to the house is almost eroded away. As you trek up the hill towards the home, forgotten toys covered in grass and vines line the dirt road. Near the top of the hill, you step on the carcass of a partially buried doll. Then you see the house. Part of it is covered in yellow siding, while the rest of it is exposed plywood. The yard is full of old vehicles and miscellaneous items. When you leave the house and approach the entrance to Ben Hill Road, you see missing child signs with Summers' photo. Tim Coop, captain of the CHRS, acted on the incident commander of search operations for the 10 of the 13 days the emergency personnel combed that area. Coop said Summers' disappearance impacted him on an emotional level, which encouraged him to put his very best efforts into searching for her. Now, this is in Coop's words, guys, so this is all quotation marks. I joined the rescue squad to assist and give back to my community, Coop said. I also have a small child of my own, and the way this call was, it laid heavy on my heart that I had to be there and do everything that I could to try to locate Summer Wells, quotation marks. Coop said the search efforts were very time-consuming and difficult for the searchers due to the extremely dense canopy, along with excessive steep terrain, quotation marks. Authorities utilized several specialized teams, including K-9s, helicopters, fixed-wings drone, and even divers. Next page. Here's more quotation marks that Coop was talking about, guys. There was a large amount of different levels of resources used, which each one had different key things, and ultimately would lead to finding Summer Wells, Coop said. What's up, Ghost Devil? Coop said researchers received an outpouring of support in regard to the child's disappearance. Now, this is in quotation marks. I don't know who's saying, but I think this is Coop, guys. So this is his saying. From the response that we've received by donations from the community, it's heavily impacted our community. Coop said, it's heavily impacted the responding agencies, also from all over the nation and world. We have received thank you messages from people all over the world for our agency. This call was just as important as the rest of the calls that we've received. But with the age of Summer, that does add another element to the call. Coop said that CHRS continues working with different agencies to find Summer. The CHRS is also the agency in charge of the Summer Wells Reward Fund. The last total reported by the Times News was $40,423.81. Leslie Earhart,
Earhart,
Public Information Officer for the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, said the agency hasn't given up on Summers' case. This is in quotation marks. So this, I think Earhart is saying this, guys. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation and the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office continue to work alongside the FBI to determine what happened to Summer Wells. Earhart said agents and detectives will continue to pursue all potential.
Pasted the whole.
Says we ask anyone with credible first-hand information about Summer's disappearance to call 1-800-TBI-FIND. Quotation marks. That was from the TBI lady Leslie Earhart. Here are some updates, questions, and answers from the TBI website, tbinewsroom.com. Amber Alert, Summer Wells, updated 11/15/2022. The investigation in the circumstances surrounding the disappearance of Summer Wells remains active and ongoing. In order to preserve the integrity of the investigation, we cannot discuss specifics. Unfortunately, we have no new updates to provide publicly. Should we develop new information that could help in locating Summer, we will notify the news media and public immediately. The information released by the TBI throughout the investigation, including a list of frequently asked questions, can be reviewed below. This is from the website, guys. Updated 6/15 of 2022 at approximately 6:30 p.m. on June 15th, 2021. Summer Wells was reported missing from her home on Ben Hill Road in the Beach Creek community of Hawkins County. At that time, no one imagined we would still be searching for her a year later. And now it is 2 years, guys. A little over 2 years. We said from the beginning that this case is outside of the norm. There are a few clues as to what happened to Summer, despite investigators doing everything within their power to find answers. All possibilities are still being explored. Many of you have asked for details about what's been done in the past year. We can tell you that agents and detectives have worked thousands of hours on the case. Numerous search warrants have been executed. Cell phone data has been analyzed, and any other available digital evidence has been collected, searched, and documented. This includes the social media accounts of those associated with Summer. Large-scale ground searches have taken place in the last year with the assistance of more than 100 local, state, and federal agencies. Those searches don't account for the numerous other targeted searches that agents and detectives have done while following up on potential leads. From TBI alone, more than 100 agents, intelligence analysts, and support staff from across the state have been involved in this case. TBI agents working alongside the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office and the FBI have, next page, conducted nearly 170 interviews during the investigation. That does not count the hundreds of phone calls made to follow up on the tips reported to law enforcement that were the result of the non-factual information posted on social media. While investigators have been diligently working to find answers, they had to deal with hundreds of tips generated by false information that, in some cases, have been intentionally spread across social media platforms. To date, we've received well over 2,000 tips. The vast majority of those pertain to rumors and speculation. We know that this case has attracted the attention of many across the country who genuinely care about Summer and want nothing more than to help find answers, and we appreciate the interest. However, we are also aware that some individuals are using this case for their own personal gain by spreading false information on social media posed as facts. Some go as far as to solicit donations. This has had a major impact on our investigation. Moving forward, we ask the public not to submit tips as a result of the video you have viewed on YouTube or a theory you have seen posted to Facebook. Please help us and only call if you have direct, specific information about the disappearance of Summer. We can't begin to express our gratitude for the support and assistance from the Hawkins County community and surrounding areas. The Mount Carmel Free Will Baptist Church provided the location for a command post during all three large-scale searches. Numerous organizations and business made sure search teams and investigators had food, drinks, and other supplies. The contributions of the members of each rescue squad and volunteer fire department within Hawkins County simply can't be measured.
Hello, BM.
We also appreciate the cooperation of the property owners in Beach Creek, most of which gave us whatever access we needed. We want to assure everyone who has been part of this investigation or have been following this case that is not cold. We continue to follow up on potential leads and will not give up on finding Summer. Below is an updated list of frequently asked questions regarding the investigation. Let me get a sip of drink, guys. So what do y'all think about it so far while I'm getting a drink? Hey, BM. Hey, everybody. Exactly, Sweet D's. Justice for Summer Wells. Absolutely, honey. All right. Now, these are the questions they have on the website, guys. And it says below is updated list of frequently asked questions regarding the investigation, which is on, I guess it's the TBI website. Love it, Selena. It says, is this considered a cold case? No, investigate work continues to occur almost daily. Is this Amber Alert still active? Yes, an Amber Alert remains active until a child is located. Next page. When was Summer last seen? Her mother reports last seeing her on the afternoon of June 15th at their home in the 100 block of Ben Hill Road. In order to preserve the integrity of the investigation, we will not provide additional information regarding the timeline. Have you searched the home and property around the residence? Yes, more than once, including the basement, crawl space, all vehicles, outbuildings, barrels, and other items located on the property. Additionally, K9 teams specializing in a variety of search methods have also been utilized. Have you searched the phones and computers belonging to the Wells family? Yes, working alongside the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office and the FBI, numerous subpoenas and search warrants have been obtained, resulting in any available digital evidence being collected, searched, and documented. This includes social media accounts. Have you analyzed cell phone data? Yes, cell phone data and cell tower data have been analyzed. Have you searched the flower bed? There was not a flower bed. Summer's mother and grandmother stated that she was planting flowers with them shortly before she was last seen. The flowers were planted in pots. And yes, the pots were examined. How many ground searches have been conducted? 3 large-scale searches have occurred. Dozens of other targeted searches have been conducted over the last year as a result of investigators following up on leads. Have you searched waterways in the area? Yes, dive teams were brought in to search bodies of water in the area on several different occasions. Have you conducted aerial searches? Yes, numerous searches from the air have been completed. Additionally, drones were used to map the area and to pinpoint bodies of water as well as any other points of interest. Will additional searches be conducted? Investigators will continue to search points of interest as they are developed, as well as follow up on all tips regarding Summer Wells' whereabouts. Have you collected and reviewed surveillance videos? Yes, we've collected surveillance photos and videos from a variety of locations. Additionally, the entire area was canvassed in an effort to locate any, next page, residential cameras that weren't voluntarily reported. Please keep in mind the Beech Creek area of Hawkins County is very rural, with few businesses and no traffic cameras. Have you questioned the parents? Yes, both parents have been questioned more than once. Have you questioned others that were in the home at the time Summer went missing? Yes. Summer's brothers had been interviewed along with others who stayed in the home in the months before her disappearance. Have you questioned neighbors and searched their properties? Yes. No details, it just says yes. Have you questioned I can't even talk tonight.
Residential.
No, registered SAs in the areas. Yes, and it doesn't have any details. It just says yes. Is there evidence that Summer was abducted? None that we've developed at this stage. However, we continue to investigate all possibilities. Is the FBI involved? Yes. They've been involved since Amber Alert was issued. Additionally, in the first week, the FBI Child Abduction Rapid Deployment, which is the CARD team, responded to the area. FBI agents continue to assist with the investigation. Why did you release information about the Toyota truck? An individual who travels through the area regularly as a part of his job stated that he recalls possibly seeing a 98 to 2000 maroon or red Toyota Tacoma with a full bed ladder rack and white buckets on the truck bed. The individual stated that the truck might have been parked in the area of Beach Creek Road and Ben Hill Road in the late afternoon to early evening on
Well,
either
Tammy.
Monday, June 14th or Tuesday, June 15th. That vehicle was not captured on surveillance cameras. In an effort to cover all bases and identify the driver, the TBI, in agreement with the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office and the FBI, released the vehicle's description. Our hope was that the individual might have information that could help the investigation. The driver has not come forward, nor have the hundreds of vehicles reported to us as matching the description panned out. Hello, Miss Tammy. Have you searched the home and property around the residence? Yes, more than once, including the basement, crawl space, all vehicles, outbuildings, barrels, and other items located on the property. Additionally, K9 teams specializing in a variety of search methods have also been utilized. Have you searched the phones and computers belonging to the Wells family? Yes, working alongside the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office and the FBI, numerous subpoenas and search warrants have been obtained, resulting in any available digital evidence being collected, searched, and documented. This includes social media accounts. Have you searched a flower bed? There was not a flower bed. Summer's mother and grandmother stated that she was planting flowers with them shortly before she was last seen. The flowers were planted in pots, and yes, the pots were examined. I'm reading this all over again. I think he double copied it.
He probably did. He probably did.
I'm just reading what it says.
All right, go ahead.
Have you searched waterways in the areas? Yes, staff teams were brought in the search bodies of water in the area. Have you conducted aerial searches? Yes, numerous searches from the air have been completed, especially during the first few weeks after Summer went missing. Additionally, drones were used to map the area and to pinpoint bodies of water as well as any other points of interest. Will additional searches be conducted? Investigators will continue to search points of interest as they are developed, as well as follow up on all tips regarding Summer's whereabouts. Have you collected and reviewed surveillance videos? Yes, we've collected surveillance photos and videos from a variety of locations. Additionally, the entire area was canvassed in an effort to locate any residential cameras that weren't voluntarily reported. Please keep in mind the Beach Creek area of Hawkins County is very rural with few businesses and no traffic cameras. I just read that. But anyway, this is on the next page. It's the same thing. But have you questioned the parents? Yes, both have been questioned. Have you questioned neighbors in search of the properties? Yes. Have you questioned registered? What in the world? I'm just reading it, guy. I don't know.
Let me see.
It's the same thing. Okay, see these.
Yeah, okay.
It's the same.
I know. Guys, if he's been repeating himself, then we're not going to go over this. Yeah, he repeated himself all the way to about the Toyota. So we're going to go to the next part.
Sorry, guys. I'm just kind of in the mode of reading it, so I apologize.
Just go ahead and right here.
Okay. Sorry. It says the emotional toll on the family and the community. The disappearance of Summer Wells had a significant emotional toll on her family and the community. Summer Wells has been devastated by her disappearance, and they have been actively searching for her since she went missing. They have been experiencing a range of emotions, including fear, anxiety, sadness, and hopelessness. The community has also been deeply affected by Summer's disappearance. Many people have come together to help search for her, and there has been an outpouring of support for her family. The disappearance has also sparked a lot of fear and concern for the safety of the children in the area. The constant media attention and speculation surrounding the case have also added to the emotional toll on Summer Wells' family and the community. The uncertainty and lack of answers about what happened to Summer have been particularly difficult for everyone involved. Overall, the disappearance of Summer Wells has had a profound impact on her family and the community. The next page. Hope is that she will be found safe and that her family and community can begin to heal. Says the impact of the case on the nation.
He did no interviews or nothing, Hippie Grandma. He just copied He copied everything that he read or everything he's seen, and now he's making money off of it. And yet he's talking about people making money off of him. Yet, even though the book was only $10, he's still making money. You know. So, yeah, I'm not impressed with him either. I'm not impressed with the book because everything that she's read so far, everybody knows. Everybody knows. He just took a name and added it to what he's read and put it all into a book and named it The Dark Truth.
Well, then he can't say, well, that's copyrighted because
Well,
he copied somebody else's information.
He's done lost that.
Well, this is just more information. We're just covering the basics. I know y'all know it, but I'm just going to go over it again because I'm still learning the case, guys.
All right.
And anybody that hasn't heard of the case, which y'all probably have, but if anybody that hasn't, y'all are learning with me because I'm still learning every day. The impact on the case of the nation, the disappearance of Summer Wells, has generated significant media attention and public interest across the United States. The case has been covered extensively by national and local news outlets and has sparked a massive search effort involving law enforcement agencies, volunteers, and community members. The case has also highlighted a number of issues related to child safety, including the importance of timely reporting of missing children, the need for improved communication and coordination between law enforcement agencies and the public, and the challenges of conducting search and rescue operations in remote and rugged terrain. The Summer Wells case has also sparked intense speculation and discussion on social media and online forums, with many individuals sharing their own theories and opinions about what may have happened to the missing girl. However, it's important to know that law enforcement officials have emphasized that they are pursuing all leads and conducting a thorough investigation, and have urged the public to refrain from spreading rumors or engage in vigilant activities. Overall, the Summer Wells case has had a significant impact on the nation, drawn attention to important issues related to child safety, and mobilizing a massive search and rescue effort. Potential for future development in the case. Law enforcement agencies often continue to investigate missing persons cases for long periods of time and may receive new information or leads that can help them make progress in the case. Additionally, as more time passes, new witnesses may come forward, or existing witnesses may remember additional details that could be helpful in the investigation. It is also possible that advances in technology or forensic science could provide new leads or evidence in the case. For example, DNA and analysts or other types of forensic testing could potentially provide important clues. Overall, while there have been no recent updates in the case, as of my knowledge cut off, it is possible that there could be future development as the investigation continues.
Yes, I was trying to think of that word, Sweet D. Thank you. He plagiarized the book. Thank you.
Yep, using it as his own. And then this is the wrap up, and then we'll be done. And then he's got an active Amber alert. It's a missing person. Okay, this is the wrap up. It's probably the same, but I'm just going to go over. So say we finished the book, guys. So the case of Summer Wells has captured the attention of people across the world since she disappeared from her Tennessee home in June 2021. As the investigation continues, new information and theories have emerged, leaving the public with more questions than answers. Firstly, the allegations made by Mary and Janine, the stepsisters of Summer father, Don Wells, have added a new layer of complexity to the case. They claim that Don S.A. as children, and that he and his wife Candace may have sold Summer to pay off a massive drug debt. These allegations are shocking and have raised serious concerns about the Wells family involvement in Summer's disappearance. Secondly, the case has highlighted the importance of community involvement in missing persons cases. The search for Summer involved hundreds of volunteers who combed the area for any signs of the missing girl. The community's dedication and willingness to help have been crucial in keeping the investigation going and raising awareness about the case. Lastly, the case serves as a reminder of the devastating impact that missing persons cases can have on families and communities. As the search for Summer continues, next page, Actually, this is last page. Her family and friends are left in a state of uncertainty and fear. The emotional toll of such cases cannot be overstated, and it is important for society to prioritize the safety and well-being of its members, especially the most vulnerable. In conclusion, now this is the last paragraph, guys. The case of Summer Wells has been a harrowing experience for all those involved. The allegations made by Mary and Jeannie have added a new layer of complexity to the case.
I'm sorry, Tammy.
And the communities. Oh, I hate to hear that. I need prayers, sweetheart. Let's see, where am I? A new layer of complexity to the case, and the community's involvement highlights the importance of unity and support in times of crisis. As the investigation continues, it's critical for the public to remain vigilant and to provide any information that may help bring Summer home. Ultimately, we must prioritize the safety and well-being of our communities and work together to prevent such tragedies from happening in the future. And that's it. We finished it.
All right, that's the book, guy. The Dark Truth. So this is just a plagiarized book that somebody wrote to make $10 off of from people. I wanted to see it, so I went ahead and bought it. And it's a bullshit book. It's a book that we already know.
It'd be different if he took that money and did something good for it, but
he's not going to.
I know. I'm just saying. We know that
because he copyrighted two people, lost the strike that he put on two people. When he lost that, he took down his Facebook, he took down his YouTube, he took down all his social media.
He probably ain't even selling the book no more, is he? Is it still on Amazon?
Let's see if the book still is on there.
Curious.
Let's see. Let's go to.
But honestly, since y'all already know it, I mean, I'm just don't waste your $10. I'm just saying, it's not. I mean, like you said, it's already stuff y'all know. It's not nothing like, you know what I mean.
Yeah, we're gonna see if it's still on Amazon. Just to see.
Yep.
Yeah.
And now he's got a hardcover.
He's got a paperback, which I got for $9.95. He's got the hardback cover for $24.95.
You got to be kidding me. Wow. Wow.
Yeah. Just off phone with Rick Fred. What? I should even. Let me go back, hippie grandma. I should have paid attention.
I think it's like 1 point something.
Well, let me go see.
Wow.
He's got he's got 23 ratings and it's 1.7.
Yep. Wow.
So his reviews ain't worth shit. So how do you review? I'd like to review this.
Yeah, where you bought it. You might have to go back to where you previously bought it and then do a review. Or were you able to do a review?
Do not buy, do not purchase, do not buy, do not buy. This is an exploitation of a missing child at its finest. don't give this guy money for this. Rambling and regurgitated information, bad plagiarized material. Don't waste your money.
Yeah.
Let's see. Back cover blurb, nothing new, exploiting missing children, do not buy, not a good book.
Wow.
And that's all he's got. So how do I? And he's got a 1.7 out of 5. He has a 1.7 out of 5. You're welcome, Tammy.
You're welcome, honey. There's no point in wasting your money. I mean, honestly.
I'd rather me waste my money than y'all waste y'all's money because it wouldn't worth shit.
Yeah.
He's just exploiting children, exploiting her.
You're welcome, sweet D, honey.
And
You're welcome.
he talks about people making money. Tim Mullins talks about people making money, yet is not Candace in there getting money off of other YouTubers' page? She was stuck in Arkansas and she needed $300 to get back. Now she got back, she got to get gas money for other stuff. She's able to work, all except I think she had a foot problem and it's fixed now. And guys, this is just my opinion. I need tea. Yeah. I will when I go back and look.
You're welcome, Miss PJ. Well, I like to share with you guys so y'all don't waste your money like Rebel was saying.
But and I hope it don't upset a lot of people, but in my opinion, Don and Candace had something to do with the child being gone. I mean, I went over things about that church, that they have a camp within 2 minutes of the Canadian border. The church in Kingsport has a camp 2 minutes from the Canadian border. Possibility. Now we got stuff coming out about Fred failing his lie detector test. Steele Cotton is dead, and he's the one that supposedly put Summer where she at. Yet Fred knows. Why did Fred wait 2 years?
Heartbreaking, guys. It's a heartbreaking story.
Plus, there is trafficking going on in this area. That's why my kids are under my surveillance all the time, except when they're in school. But they do have a tracker on their phone. And there is the things that maybe she got hurt while she was at the swim hole with Candace and Hunter. Because in my opinion, Candace has got the hots for younger guys. Maybe she can. I don't know the deal with that. But
Look what your grandma put, baby.
that's what I was talking about, a planned disappearance, honey. With the camp and everything.
Woot woot! Yay, hindsight.
Good deal.
When's your birthday, darling?
Today's the 18th, so you'll be leaving out today.
Woot woot! Hey, Rocket Queen. Hey, darling.
What's up, Rocket? Where you been, girl?
She probably been working.
Work. You better not be late tomorrow. If you're late tomorrow, I'm canceling Saturday.
What's up, Rift? Hey, Casper. Hey, everybody.
That's a possibility. Hippie grandma, but what if he's smart enough to know that if he says anything, he's going to be in a lot of trouble. He may say something to somebody that's not too bright, you know. It's just there's so many things that could have happened. Yes, and happy early birthday.
Happy early birthday. Woo woo.
And you too, Sweet D. Happy early birthday. So guys, remember, the email for tomorrow night's music is at the top of the chat. If you would like to hear an R&B music over on White Trash Family, and if nobody's subbed up to White Trash Family, please go sub up. That way you can be there for the bonfire tomorrow night, which is R&B music. Also, you can be there for Saturday night's concert, which is Motley Crue. Both nights are going to be a great night. Please get that music in. Jesus. How long ago, Nani? He was a juvenile.
Penis is grooming.
That's a possibility. In my head, though, she's not smart enough to groom. I'm just saying.
Hey, mermaid.
Hey, mermaid, how are you?
Whose hand did you drop off? What are you talking about, Rocket Queen?
Oh, it's still happening right now? Guys, let's get that likes up to at least 40. I need 4 more likes. Hit that share button and hit that subscribe button if you haven't also. And remember, please, the hand in the background. Oh, that's my mom's. Before she passed away, that's the only thing that she had left that I kept.
Plus, it's mine and has.
It's a douche, remember?
It's been sitting there forever. Y'all just now noticing it.
Okay, the email to put that song in, Undercover Mermaid, is up at the top of chat. It's the bonfire song. Bonfire request at Gmail. So put the song in right there, and I will get it out.
Thank you, Tammy.
Thank you, Tammy. And guys, I'm getting ready to jump off of here. But if you like what you heard and you'd like to donate to the channel, you can at the Cash App. I don't have it up there. I'll put it up there right quick. You can do so right there at the Cash App. If you want to, it's not required. Would be appreciated. Not required. The only requirement is you come in here, have a good time with us. Hippie Grandma, get your song in to me. Well, you're welcome, Undercover Mermaid.
You're welcome, honey.
But guys, thank you for coming in. Thank you for hearing Becca read the song. Ghost Devil, thank you so much for the 2 things that you sent on Discord. Becca and me both love them. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ghost. Thank you, brother.
Look at Miss Rocket Queen.
Woo, woo. Woo, woo.
Look at Miss Rocket Queen.
We love you, Rocket.
Miss Rocket Queen. Thank you, Rocket. We love you too, girl.
Oh, thank you, sweet D, honey. Thank you, sweetheart. And y'all don't forget about my karaoke tomorrow night at 10:30 p.m. Eastern. It's gonna be fun too. Whoop whoop. Yeah, if y'all like singing, y'all come on over. It's gonna be fun.
Look, y'all get y'all sexy cheers ready tomorrow night. Daddy's home. I'm always home.
I'm glad to have anybody order me a poll yet, because this is sexy music tomorrow night.
No,
Thank
it
you,
ain't.
Rocket Queen.
No, it ain't.
Bam chicka wow wow. Where's my poll?
She's silly, y'all. But please don't forget, if you haven't subbed up, somebody drop in the White Trash Family for me. That's where the music will be tomorrow night at 7 p.m. That's where the music will be Saturday night, 7 p.m. Rocket. Can somebody get that? Did you change the background of your Cash App?
Did you?
It's always been what it is right there. It ain't never changed.
Tattoo grapple?
Yeah. And there's the White Trash. Tomorrow is the music.
Look what hippie grandma put. Woo, woo, hippie
PVC
grandma.
pipe won't hold me, Rebecca.
I'll figure out some way somehow.
If you haven't, subbed up, go sub up to the channel that Ghost Devil put in there. That's where the music is going to be tomorrow. Let me go look just to make sure, okay? Give me just a second. Yes. Yes, it's a skull with a top hat, Tammy. Skull with a top hat, yes. Yes, it is, Tammy. It's a skull with a top hat. I forgot. I didn't know what you was talking about till just now. Yes, it is. But I'm going to change it back to this. I mean, to this right here is what it's going to be. That right there is what it will be. Your song's on Discord? Okay, hippie grandma. Let me see here, Tammy. Hold on just a second, guys. Let me make sure.
It's all right, Tammy, honey. Hey, we understand, girl. I'm glad that your granddaughter's doing better,
Yeah.
sweetheart. I'm just pray for your, what is it, your daughter? Pray for her.
I'll see you tomorrow, Mr. Michigan. Okay, buddy? If not, I know you're at the camping. So y'all be good. Stay safe. Let me get this off here. Rocket Queen said have a Snickers, Mr. Michigan. You know you're not yourself unless you have a Snickers.
He's angry.
I hear you. But guys, thank you for coming in. If it wasn't for y'all, me and Becca wouldn't be where we're at today. So it's not us, it's y'all. Y'all make the channel. Y'all make the people that are up here. Whether people tell you that it's them. Thank you. Guys, it's late, so I'm sorry. Listen, whether the people up here on YouTube that are creators tell you or not, if it wasn't for you, they wouldn't be here. So just know that the people that's in the chat are not subscribed over here now. Different places for different people. But over here, you're not subscribers, you're not members, you're family. So if it wasn't for you all, we would not be where we're at today. So it's y'all that make Tattooed Rebel, White Trash Family, Tattooed Angel, Tattooed Couple, We the People. If it wasn't for y'all, we wouldn't be where we're at. So it's y'all. So thanks to y'all. But listen, guys, I will see you tomorrow night, White Trash Family. If you haven't subbed up, please go sub up. Is it tomorrow night? Friday, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, tomorrow night, 7 p.m. A little young. I hear you, Miss PJ. So if you haven't subbed up, please go sub up. Tomorrow night is R&B music from 7 to 9. Hey, Sunshine.
Hey, Sunshine.
Saturday night is going to be a concert.
Well, we're glad, Mermaid, honey.
We're glad, Mermaid, that you're here. You are family here.
Yep.
You're not a member. You're not a subscriber. Even though that's what YouTube says you are, you're not. You're family here. And I promise you that.
Yep.
I got y'all 6. Unless y'all fucking do something bad and you do me dirty, then I can't do that. Well, thank you, Miss Sunshine. If you do me good, like it says up there, I'm the real deal. I'll treat you right. I'll do you right. But if you turn your back and think that I'm something that I'm not, and you try to say that I am, then I'll do the same thing. I'll turn my back on you. But if you ask me something, I'll tell you the truth. Everybody that's been here knows that since day one, I have not hid my real name. I have not hid my address. I have not hid nothing about me. Everybody knows anything about me. All you got to do is ask.
Thank you, Mr. Michigan.
Thank you, Michigan. So knowing that, I'll see y'all tomorrow night for a hell of a bonfire. Tomorrow night's a bonfire. Saturday night is, I guarantee you there's 2 people in here that I know of that cannot wait for Saturday night to get here.
They've been patiently waiting.
Thank you, Mermaid. That's the way it is with me. That's the way it'll always be with me.
Means
Well,
a lot, guys.
You. See, right there's one of them that cannot wait for Saturday. I know she cannot. It's Miss Casper Friendly. And I hope she's better, because I know she's a little under the weather. So I hope she's better Saturday.
I hope you're feeling better, Casper, honey.
Yes, prayers to you, Casper. I hope you get to feeling better.
Rocket Queen's like,
I knew that was coming.
Technically, it's already her Friday because she's really she's like, I'm getting confused because we say Saturday and it's actually her Sunday. So she's like,
All right, guys. So like I said, I will see y'all. And Tammy Crimes, thank you for the donation. It's very well appreciated. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sweetheart.
So, guys, I will see you tomorrow night. Please be there. Well, I know, but still, I want you to feel better, Casper. You know that. So, guys, we'll see you tomorrow night, 7 p.m., White Trash Family. Crank it to 11 for me. I can do it.
Yeah.
All right. Love each and every one of you.
Love y'all.
We'll see you tomorrow night. Y'all be good, be safe, have a good night, and remember, we love you here.
We love ya.
Peace. We never say bye here either. We always say see you. So
See ya.
we see you. Love y'all.